What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma if you're new here, and this is part 2 of the Iceland vlog. So this is day 4, we're on a 6-day tour of Iceland. We are currently in East Iceland and we saw some reindeer already, which is very, very cool. And now we're driving for a while. But first we're gonna visit somebody that has a cool rock collection. We're visiting this rock place. Pink Panther representation. We love to see it. All these rocks are from Iceland, which is pretty cool. There's like a wide variety and they're all very colorful. The guy is like, you can just spray anything because then it'll look better. What do you want to spray? Is this your favorite?
This one.
That's your favorite? That is a very cool one. I like this one. I also like this one. Definitely saw a lot of rocks today. The seal is waving.
It's a long-way seal.
The seal is living its life. And this is our view as we're making the drive. It's so nice out today. Knock on wood, but it's not windy or rainy. This is definitely the nicest weather day since we've been in Iceland.
A little bit of cinnamon, and then it has like icing on top.
Lunch stop. This is a caramel cinnamon bun. And it's huge, like hand for size. And this is a croissant muffin filled with Nutella, which our server said was her favorite. And it sounded interesting. Cheers.
It is caramelly.
The icing is interesting.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of those little candy caramels. I don't know what they're called again. But in the gold wrappers.
Ooh, I'm excited for this one. Where is the Nutella?
Try in this hole here.
Sad. Like destroying this. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I'll take less Nutella.
There's like no Nutella. I think this is just okay. I like this more. Someone on our tour told us caviar was really cheap here. So this is like $4 American, which for this container, like I feel like there has to be a catch. But I also feel like we have to try it for $4. I also saw people on Reddit talk specifically about how this flavor is good, so I think we're gonna try it. We're getting some chips to eat with our caviar. I've always wanted to try this, but caviar is too expensive to do this in America with, in my opinion. And some grapes. Get some fruit in. Also going to try this energy drink that I've seen good things about online. It's energy and I think collagen, but we'll see. And the flavor is raspberry and apricot, which sounds very interesting. Yeah, I like this flavor a lot. It's like pretty typical energy drink. Okay, I think first up, considering this is pretty healthy for you, I think it's a pretty good yogurt. I like the flavor.
I do feel like it does have a little bit of that protein, sugary taste.
I don't think the protein is from like protein powder. It's from like milk. Like this is like Greek yogurt.
Naturally concentrated protein.
I don't think it's like a fake protein flavor.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but I don't think so.
It does have the flavor of things that have a lot of protein. Right?
I mean, is that just the flavor of yogurt to you?
I don't know.
Like,
maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know. I'd give this a solid like 8 out of 10. It's a good yogurt.
Yeah.
Moment of truth.
Are you eating caviar?
Yeah. All right, cheers.
Oh, you did it the right way. That's like the new thing. With
Yeah,
the
I know. I've always wanted to try it, but it's way too expensive in America to do it with. Oh, very fishy.
I like the texture on the chip.
Yeah, the crunch is nice. Definitely cool to try.
Yeah.
We're finally at our final destination near the town where our hotel is, and we're gonna go horseback riding. Icelandic horseback riding. They're so fluffy, majestic.
Smooth air.
I know, they're so fluffy. Cow horse. I got the cow horse. This is Chris's horse. This horse was like huffing and puffing during the instructions. Yeah, you'll have to tame him. Chris. Corona, the horse. Come on, bud. The horse is hungry. So is Chris's. They're all hungry. Goodbye, friend. You were a good horse. Very tame, except when you wanted to pass people. These dogs live a good life. We just got to our next hotel, and honestly, this is the nicest so far. We got a nice flat screen. We have a nice, like, little thing around the shower. It's not just the floor. We're feeling good. Also at the horseback riding place, the owner is like, oh, I like got these sunglasses sent to me like these and these hats. Like, please just take them for free. Like, I do not want them. And I feel like these sunglasses are quite the look. The hat is good if you just like need a hat and you don't care if something happens to it, which I feel like is useful as well. But the sunglasses are kind of a vibe. But I don't know how much sun protection they actually give.
Multi-color choices.
Yeah, the spots is something. But yeah, now we're just gonna shower and then we have dinner at the hotel tonight. And that will be all she wrote for today. Northern Light activity tonight looks okay, but it's gonna get cloudy later. And we're like near more light pollution. So we'll see,
Yeah,
but you know,
cross our
you just
fingers.
gotta keep hoping. It does not come up great on my phone, but we can very lightly see some northern lights. Hopefully they develop more into the nighttime. I got salmon for dinner with some sauce that we don't know, and then they give you béarnaise sauce, fries, salad. Chris got the rigatoni. It's after dinner and it's definitely getting way stronger now. It's so cool. It extends across like the whole sky. It's getting so big.
God, that's amazing. That's it? Yeah, it's not a cloud. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's not a cloud. You can see it moving.
Wow.
Yeah, you can see it gets so much brighter there. Yeah. Chris, how would you rate the Northern Lights?
Cathartic. 10
Yeah.
out of 10.
I feel like we were with other people in our tour group, but when they shimmered, like, I could have cried if it was just us. Like, it was such a cool experience, and I wasn't expecting it because we were out there for probably like an hour.
It really happened so fast.
Yeah.
Like the explosions of light.
And it changes so much. I didn't realize how much they move in the sky. And then, yeah, like they were moving slowly, but then they just started shimmering and getting like super bright. And it only happened for a couple minutes,
Yeah.
but
With
man.
With the naked eye, it's not as green, but it's still really, really cool.
Yeah, it's not as green. But when they, like, towards the beginning of the night, when you took photos, the photos were way better than what you could see. But then when they were shimmering, like, it was just as cool. It was cooler, like, in person to actually see them shimmer. Yeah, very happy. What'd you think of dinner?
Dinner was just a way to get us through the day.
Wait, I think your rigatoni wasn't that bad.
It was fine.
My salmon was good. One interesting thing, I don't know if I've talked about it before, but yeah, I just feel like the Icelandic menu leaves out things because I ordered salmon and then you had to get béarnaise sauce with it and some sort of potato, and then the salmon came with like a miso glaze on it, which
And the
I don't
béarnaise
know.
sauce on the side.
Yeah, there's a lot of like sauce situations. But I'm very happy. I was very worried after last night we would not see them because our guide was like, tonight and tomorrow we're in a city, but the city is pretty sparse still. And like obviously there was light, so it would have been better if there was no light, but I cannot complain. Very, very happy. And we got some good photos. Chris wants to turn the lights off now and watch it some more. So we will see you in the morning. Good breakfast. I'm a fan of the baked beans and decent fruit offerings. Now getting a little yogurt and these two little pastries. Just having a leg stretch break with the sunrise. We stopped for a bathroom break and it's just the shed and then the wilderness. I will say the ring road has an ample amount of like bathrooms, which is nice. We're at a geothermal area. So cold outside, but it's so hot in that pool. This is so cool. I've never seen anything like it. Checking out a cave. Apparently it was used in Game of Thrones for some sex scene.
It's not a lot of space, so be careful.
Pretty cool. The water is warm. We could go for a swim. A waterfall in the snow. Some nice decoration. We're now at the Forest Lagoon. It's so cold out today, but we'll see. I don't know if the lagoon will be nice or not because our heads are going to be so cold, but I think we're going to wear our hats in. See ya. Do you want to bring your phone and I won't bring mine then?
Okay.
Aesthetic hallway. At the Forest Lagoon, and it is snowing. Our guide told us to wear our hats and to be true Icelanders, which I do think that is the move because you have to wash your hair, so like my hair is wet, but with the hat it's not too bad. It is way less crowded than the Blue Lagoon, but this feels less special. This just feels like a spa. Do you like this or the Blue Lagoon more?
I think the vibes of this experience are once in a lifetime. It's snowing. We got our beanies on. The water's warm. So, can't complain.
So that didn't answer the question. This or Blue Lagoon?
It's hard to say.
I feel like Blue Lagoon's better for tourists because it's like, you know, the sulfur hot springs and it's like you get a mask, you get a drink, and this is more just like a nice spa. Like it's smaller, less crowded, the saunas are nicer, but it's like not as touristy. Like there's actually Icelandic people here. So
Yeah. This is half the price.
yeah, and the snow is not the worst. I thought it was going to be really unenjoyable because it's snowing. But yeah, you just try to keep as much of your body underwater as possible. We got a cider for the vibe. We made it to our hotel. We also passed a huge car accident. I don't think anyone was hurt, but their cars were definitely damaged. And I'm so happy that we are not driving around ourselves in this. Taking a tour was definitely the move. Time to eat dinner, taste burger and shake. This is Chris's research of the spot to be. We got drinks with our meal and we've been wanting to try this. So Chris took one for the team. I think it's popular Icelandic soda, orange soda.
My favorite part is the can's design.
It is sleek. I got a Pepsi Max. We love the Diet Pepsi.
Pretty good. It could have a stronger orange flavor.
Yeah, I agree. It's less sweet and orangey than Fanta. But yeah, it's alright. This is quite the meal. We've just been snacking. We didn't have a full lunch today, so we are hungry. I got a fish burger with sweet potato fries. You got like a bacon
Got a
burger,
spicy
basically.
bacon beef burger.
Yeah, with regular fries. This guy also made them fresh. We listened to him make them, so I'm excited. It's so hot and crispy. Now we're walking to a popular ice cream store for dessert because someone in our tour group knew about it. And we're like, you know, when in Iceland, all of their cream products have been very good here, like the yogurt, the milk. So the ice cream should also be good. It's just a bit cold.
It looks good on the photos.
Yeah.
Big swirls of ice cream.
I like this green and yellow house. There's some nice colored houses here. This is also like a 20-minute walk, but thankfully it's not windy. It's just very cold. But I feel like we're prepared for the cold. The wind is what makes it really bad. We made it. Let's hope it's open. Chris got vanilla soft serve with caramel dip. And I got salted caramel soft serve with dark chocolate dip. Oh, that was a good crack.
The dip is good.
What about the ice cream?
Could be creamier.
Sad.
But
The salted caramel is good. You should try it. Now it's snowing more, sadly, and it's getting a little windy. But I do think it is cold outside, which could affect the opinion, but American ice cream is better.
1,000,000%.
We do probably put a lot more fat and sugar in it, but yeah, definitely not worth the 20-minute walk in the snow, but we also didn't really have anything else to do. But now it's like 7:30, so time to walk back and watch TV in bed. The final room of our tour. Again, this is like a pretty nice hotel. And the bathroom is definitely the biggest, which is sad because we don't even need to shower because we showered at the Forest Lagoon, but we're drying our bathing suits and hats. Our last continental breakfast. And the coffee is a good size. Very happy. Today is our last day of the tour, but we were supposed to go whale watching. It got canceled because the weather is bad. The weather is a little bit better now. Like, it's not snowing, but the roads are still pretty covered. So we're just making the drive back to Reykjavik, which is like a 5-hour drive. But I'm excited to try Diet Pepsi Lime. We don't have this in America, but I have tried like Diet Coke with True Lime packets before. So I think they'll be pretty similar. I don't know if I like this. No, yeah, I like it. I don't know if I like it more than cherry Diet Pepsi, which that's a pretty high review because that's like my favorite. No, it is. It's good.
Is it sweet or is it sour?
I mean, you could try it. It's basically just Diet Pepsi with like a hint of lime. 8.5 out of 10.
That even though many people have tried to count them,
We both got yogurt as a snack. They had limited options, so I got vanilla. Chris wants to try a pouch.
It's the original Icelandic skyr recipe.
Wow. First reaction. I honestly think that's just normal yogurt, but just in a tube.
Yeah, it's way thicker than they thought. Tastes like a lot of protein.
We made it back to Reykjavik all in one piece. Woo. Said goodbye to our tour guide, dropped our stuff off at the hotel. We're staying at the same hotel we stayed in when we came in, so the Canopy by Hilton. And now we're walking to dinner. We're ready to eat. This restaurant's whole thing is pan-fried fish. So I got wolffish with like a creamy white wine sauce. And Chris got filet of cod.
It has a curry mango chutney.
I was surprised Chris chose this because there was a lot of interesting fish, but he liked the sauce combo. But it smells very good. Mine comes with grapes and it's actually very tasty, very interesting flavor combo. This was my favorite restaurant on the whole trip. We really cleaned the plates here.
Fresh fish, creamy sauce.
Yeah. Chris wants to give Iceland another chance to redeem themselves with ice cream. What flavors did you get?
Pistachio, caramel, popcorn.
How are they?
Pistachio's pretty good. Never seen a caramel popcorn flavored ice cream or gelato before.
And I got a hot chocolate. This hot chocolate is easily the worst hot chocolate I've ever had in my life. But at least Chris liked his gelato. Christmas cat. There was a huge crowd around this earlier. Back in the hotel room. It's weird because last week we got upgraded, but I think this week is nicer, even though no upgrade. I don't know, we're on a lower floor, maybe that's it, but I think this is slightly bigger. I like the stairs. Also, during our tour, our guide gave us these Thrawn chocolate bars every single day. They're basically a Kit Kat, and like we ate them every day. We really have pounded through a lot of these, and today he hadn't given any out yet, and I was like, oh, can we have a chocolate bar? And he gave it to us. And then like an hour later at another stop, he's like, oh, do you like want more? And I'm like, sure. So he gave it to us again. And at that point, he was like giving it to everybody on the bus. But then he had to drive us back to Reykjavik because some people were doing 8 days. We were only doing 6 days. And we were the last to get off the bus. And as we got off, he's just like, oh, do you want more chocolate? And we're like, sure. So he just handed us a like 24 count unopened box. So we're very set on Icelandic candy now. But I was very happy. Good end to the tour. We're also struggling on getting souvenirs here, but we saw this magnet on the way back, which I thought was very cute.
Yeah, I like the design. Very colorful. The mirror.
Yeah, it's like low-key Iceland. We like the puffins even though we didn't see any. I kind of was expecting that I would want to get something made out of Icelandic wool because I feel like that's the big thing here. But first off, it's expensive, which is fair, but then it's also very itchy. And essentially you can go around and like you can feel it. A lot of places sell not Icelandic wool, but then it's like, why am I just buying non-Icelandic wool from Iceland? But then the Icelandic wool is itchy. So that is our dilemma. It's now 8 a.m. the next morning. One last sunny morning in Reykjavik. We leave this afternoon for the airport. But first we're going back to Brauð Co, which is the bakery we went to last week because it was so good and I'm ready to eat it again. I'm ready for sugar. I got a vanilla bun and Chris got a cinnamon bun. I've converted him to the buns of this bakery. They're both really good, but Chris's is definitely better just because it's warmer. So if you come here, I would just ask like what just came out of your oven and get that. Because yeah, nothing beats a fresh out of the oven cinnamon bun. Up next, coffee at Reykjavik Roasters. Cappuccino, latte, both double shot, yay. We came down near the water to see the Sun Voyager statue. It is pretty cool lit up like this. The view in the background is nice too. I think this is probably the smallest lighthouse I've ever seen. I want to get some yarn, but I'm so undecided on colors. To knit a hat. Decided on these two colors. I think they're nice. Possibly gonna do a stripe situation. We'll see in my knitting or crocheting abilities.
Great hat.
We killed some time going to some souvenir shops, but yeah, we just got that yarn and then the magnet from last night, and that's good enough. And these hats we got for free on our tour.
Nice hats.
But now we're going to lunch and we're just going back to where we ate dinner last night. I would say it's pretty abnormal for us to just like go back to the same places, but the places we went were good, and I feel like there's not that many places open for lunch, and we know that this place will be good. So, gonna get fish one last time. Time to eat this again. Arctic char, you can hear the sizzling. We also got some lobster soup. I've seen the like cream and lobster soup before, but we haven't tried it. And Chris got, what'd you get?
Claw fisters. It's like mashed up fish with potatoes.
Yeah, I had that one night I feel like this is going to be better than what I had.
I'm full. That's good fish.
The Arctic char is the best thing that we've had, I think. I was not a fan of the lobster soup, but thankfully Chris managed to finish. We leave to go to the airport soon, but we're gonna go to Brauð Co again to get a pastry to eat on the plane because our Iceland Air does not give us food.
Sad.
And our flight is at like 5 p.m. New location unlocked though. They didn't have all the options of the other place, but I think that also might be because it's like after lunchtime already. I got a chili cheese knot though, which looks quite good, and just a cinnamon bun. Definitely stocked up on bread for the plane. Chris wants to try a different bakery for his plane food. Baka Baka. It's crowded.
I got a ham and cheese croissant. Looks good.
Goodbye, Reykjavik. When we get back to New York, it's going to be 60 degrees.
Yay.
It's like 25 here, so I'm
windy.
ready. Yeah. I'm going to end the Iceland vlog here. We got to take a bus, then take a plane, and then take a lift home. So we have a long travel day ahead of us, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video back in New York City. I hope you guys are staying safe, having an awesome week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.